We're excited for your questions this week. What do you have?
All right, our first question is a good one from Andy. What is the male equivalent to flowers?
What is the male equivalent to flowers? Beer?
I would say beer, yeah.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Yeah. Especially like your favorite, like ice
A
cold.
bag of jerky boys, beef jerky.
Beer, pickles, and jerky.
I think snacks does count
Trifecta.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, some chocolate maybe.
Snack basket.
We'll see if the chat can fire up some options too. Our next one is from Riley. The New York City Marathon was this weekend, and there was a lot of signs on social media that were pretty funny as well. This one's one: would you ever run in a marathon, and what are your opinions on them overall?
I love that there are people that like to train for things like that. I am personally not one of those things. I work out for vanity and for health, just to be healthy and feel good, mostly for vanity. And so, no, I'm not running in anything unless I'm running away from something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't realize how long a marathon is until they're there for like 4 hours straight running. That's a long time.
I ain't running a 5K.
No.
I walk.
Yeah.
If I go do a charity rate, like a walk for something local, I'm walking. I'm not running. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a couple of those when I was young. We had something, the March of Dimes.
Sure.
Remember that charity?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just do that for our church, and there was a big, like a 5K, I guess. So I remember doing those when I was little.
Did you run?
We ran some, walked most
Yeah.
of it, but yeah,
It's like 3 miles.
you get sponsors and stuff.
Yeah.
I ride a bike. I like riding.
Ride a bike, yeah.
Riding a bike I could do, but like if you do,
I'm the same way. I ride. I try to stay in my jeans, and when they get tight, I get sad, and I start working out,
yeah.
and I lose, and I don't eat. I like starve myself until I feel pretty good about my jeans fitting, and then
And then he
it's a
goes back to
vicious
snacking.
cycle. It's like a 3-year cycle of feeling sad and feeling better about it.
People are going to think that you're just like moping around.
For a little short period of time, I am. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well,
That's
no.
funny.
To answer your question politely, no, thank you.
Okay. All right, good. We got a couple advice questions coming up next. Marlena, I hope I said that right. Is it okay for a girl to DM a guy and tell him he's cute in the chance of getting a date? For context, I'm in my late 20s.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I am of the mindset, especially if you're going to be DMing, like we're in a modern stage of trying to date someone. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't have in my day not said, I think you're cute. I mean, you got to put yourself out there if you want to
I think it's so
have any return, you know?
I think
Yeah.
it's so crazy that how normalized dating apps and websites have become.
Yeah.
Like when, 20, 25 years ago, you were a weirdo if you were on a website
Yes.
trying to get a
that's
date.
true.
Yo, man, you were a freaking creep. And so, but now it's like that's how everyone
Yeah.
like
Meets
connects
people,
and meets
connects.
people and goes out on blind dates or whatever is through websites and apps on their phone. And it's like so regular and completely normal.
Yeah, and if someone were to come up to you in person and give you a compliment like that, would you be like taken aback?
I think so.
You would have been like, how
I
do
think
respond?
that now has a higher success rate though, because who's coming up to you?
It should, and it should. And then, that genuine response is important. I don't know. There is like a buffer when you're doing it on the internet. Like there's a space where you get to stop and think about how you want to respond. Whereas if you're doing that in person, you don't have that.
I would say that for a guy to walk up to a woman and say that she's attractive, it's got to be well delivered and smart.
I think the environment is very important, right?
Not yet. But a woman walking up to a man and saying that he's attractive or she finds him attractive, that's like most often going to be an automatic success.
Yeah.
Because women never do that, right? They
Yeah.
rarely do, right? So if a woman walked up to any of us and said,
Hey, man, I think you're cute.
man, you're cute, you'd be like, fuck, first time I ever heard that. First time a woman's ever said that to me. What do you need? Where should we go?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna
What do
be-
you need? Where should we go?
Yeah, you're gonna be like, hey, what's this first date gonna be like? or whatever. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you tell me what we're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm there.
She's in charge. She's automatically got the floor. I don't know that women. I don't know how women feel about that. Like, is it comfortable for a woman to walk up to a man and say that, or is it sort of tradition gets in the way, and it's like, man, it's the guy's place, and if a guy,
I don't know. I feel like if a woman's going to do that, especially in person, it has to be her socks are off. Like, she has been blown away. You know what I mean? And maybe she noticed you and you're in a space where you didn't even see her.
How does a woman
I don't know.
let a guy know that she's interested?
Listen, I don't know. I told you
Come
many
on.
times, like, girls don't chase boys, and I just say that
Girls
to
don't
you
chase
because
boys.
I
I
want
know.
you to flirt with me.
Right. But I mean, if you are interested, how do you let a boy know? Because like it's got to be pretty. It can't be subtle because
Just,
we're
I
ignorant.
don't know, just making eye contact and smiling,
That
engaging in
ain't-
like a very.
We're like
Isn't that a good enough opener?
No.
we
No?
it don't register. Like, we see it and it's different. We're like, what is that?
Was that me?
Certainly. I mean, I'm not
She
gonna.
looked at me.
I don't
funny.
want to assume that she's attracted to me. That'd be really pretty obnoxious. So
So there's no like, hey, she looked at me in a unique way. She might be attracted to me, so I'm going to get a little closer to her. I'm going to offer to hold the door open. There's no like, you just
don't think so.
you just
No.
avoid.
It needs to be a bigger. She needs to make a bolder move for us to recognize it, even for it to register.
Okay, well then, so back to the question. Yes, absolutely, you should do it, and do that bold thing.
Do it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save the pictures maybe for the second date. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Maybe.
That's where it gets a little wishy-washy for me with the internet. Is all the let's grade each other today pictures. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's that?
Let's grade each other. Like, send me a picture.
Oh.
Because obviously, if you're doing it on social media, you can see their profile. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're getting judged straight off your looks.
Yeah.
Automatically. But I guess you would do that in real life too.
You would.
You do.
Yeah, there's like an automatic, like, I'm physically attracted
Yeah.
to this person.
Yeah. But that's good advice.
But that's okay. I feel
Yeah.
like that's safe.
DMing's perfectly fine nowadays.
Yes.
The next question is probably the next step if it works out with this DM from Cleo. Me and my boyfriend just moved in together, and we are arguing about this. What's the correct number of pillows on the bed?
Dale and I don't agree. He only wants the pillows he's going to sleep on, and I, as an interior designer, like, wanted to decorate and make our bed look nice. He also doesn't even like the bed made up, so I don't know. Maybe they'll never agree on that. I obviously lost that battle. So
What?
because he would just like take him and like kick him off onto the floor, and then all the pretty nice things are laid on
There
the
is a
floor
bed.
for the dog to lay on or
There is a
whatever.
pillow in our bedroom floor next to my side of the bed that's been there for 4 days.
Yeah, so we go through this battle sometimes of, and they're king size pillows you can't sleep on, but we have too many, and some of them are more firm than others, and some of them are just super squishy. So like, I don't know which ones he wants.
And I have these. So that we have this blanket, and the last 2 weeks I've slept on top of the comforter.
Yeah, so I like sleeping under the feather blanket, like as a
Feather
as a
blanket,
normal
the
human
cover.
would.
Yeah.
Yes,
Whatever, yeah.
the bedding.
The bedding.
And Dale will only sleep under this Lola blanket. Everybody knows what these things are now, these big fuzzy heavy.
Yeah.
It's comfortable.
so-
Perfect.
But he'll lay on top of the cover underneath the Lola blanket. So like, I can't pull the covers because his 200-pound ass is like laying on it.
185.
100
Okay.
So much weight. Can't pull it. Well, with the blanket, it's 200. He's mad now.
Oh my gosh.
He's too heavy for me to pull my covers. So yeah, we never really have agreed on that.
Yeah.
Good luck.
No, I think the I'm real weird about the weight of the blanket,
Mm-hmm.
and so if I'm sleeping on my back and my feet are up, I don't like the blanket to be heavy on my toes, and
Okay.
I don't like the sheets so tucked into the bed that it's like my toes are like smashed up in there.
You don't want to feel like you're in a womb.
No, and so I get in, like, you go into the hotel, and the first thing I do when I get in bed in the hotel is get down in the bed and lay on the mattress and kick my feet and pull the sheet out from under the mattress to get my feet like free.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, jeez. Yeah, so they can do what they need.
He does
'Cause
that at home too.
Yeah. And on the bed, I want the bare minimum. I want to be warm and cuddle and all that bullshit, but I don't need I don't need more blanket than I need. I want if I need a sheet, good blanket, nothing else. I don't like sheet blanket comforter, and the comforter I don't like it thick and fluffy and taking up all the fucking room. It's like it takes up the whole room.
It does not.
So I like a thin top comforter and a sheet, and
I'm not gonna go to that. So
I hate
you're
making
gonna
the
have your
bed.
blanket. I'm gonna have my blanket.
I
and
hate
then-
making the bed, so I'll either leave the bed unmade or never get in the bed and just sleep on top of the comforter with the blanket. So
I don't
I
understand
don't like making a bed. So if I don't have to make it, I won't either make the bed. But now I'm married to you, so the bed has to get made, and so I won't unmake the bed.
You don't make the bed.
I know.
You just get mad because I make it up.
No, I just don't like a made bed.
I don't understand that. If you went into a hotel room and the bed wasn't made, you'd be
Well,
like,
that's gross because somebody else
That's it.
slept in it. But it's my bed I slept in. So it is. When I walk, it's like, all right. Here's what it is. It's like I find you more attractive wearing a silly a $10 T-shirt with no makeup. That's your most attractive state, right?
okay.
You would not agree with that. You like to get in makeup and getting a nice clothes and all that. But I find you most attractive in the most stripped down, simple state. And so when I walk into the bedroom, the unmade bed looks way more comfortable to jump into than the made bed.
Oh, so I totally disagree. I find a pleasure in like pulling back the crisp sheets and like crawling in and everything's like perfectly laid out and even. Like
The
it
made
makes me feel
bed
good.
is restricted. I know I'm going to pull the sheets back, but they're going to still be tucked under and my feet are going to be smashed all down in the bottom. And I have to just completely destroy the bed to get comfortable.
Yeah, that's not something that 5'3" person has to worry about. My feet
And I
are-
don't need other pillow. I need a pillow for my head and another pillow to throw my leg over or to kind of like cuddle with. I don't need a third pillow. You want 3 pillows?
You asked me for the third pillow.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because you wanted to be able to sit up and look at your iPad, and the other two weren't cutting it.
Oh, my bad. That's my fault.
Oh my
So it just sits in the cubby,
Yeah.
just in case, I guess.
I don't know. We have in our camper, this tiny little, what was that? A full bed, full mattress?
It's tiny, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, you got pillows everywhere and the comforter and it's all this big fluffy
Sounds amazing.
taking up the room.
Sounds like a cloud. He's very particular, clearly.
Yeah.
I would say just
Yeah, we got into this one.
let it ride.
The chat goes anywhere from 2 to 4 pillows. That goes
Yeah.
back to the original
2 to 4,
question.
fine.
Four.
Yeah, that's
like
fine.
just the pillows you sleep on.
We go into Isla's room. Drives me crazy. Isla sleeps on her bed one way.
She's got lots of knickknacks and lots of little things sitting everywhere.
There's 51 stuffed
Stuffies.
animals
Yeah.
to get out of the way before she can climb into bed. And then her bed gets made with the pillows on one end and she sleeps with her head on the other. So every night we got to move the pillows
We're
to the other.
recreating.
Yeah, we got to recreate her bed for her to sleep in it.
Oh my God. All right.
It's a lot.
Well, we can go on this for hours, it seems like, but we're out of time. So that's all I
Okay.
got.
Nicole's
for
awesome. Hops in her bed, jumps under the cover. Not yet.
asking. That's awesome,
Right.
actually.
Love this. You're perfect.